Alright, what is up? This is Slow Plays. I'm here today for another trailer analysis of Dragon Ball Fusions for the Nintendo 3DS. I believe this is the third trailer in the series that we're finally getting, and potentially final trailer just because there hasn't been a lot shown off, with the exception of a couple of EX Fusions and just a little bit of gameplay here and there. But starting off, we have Shenron, who, basically is appearing, and he's like, what's up? And then we got the little kids, trying to grant the wish of your custom character, and I believe your buddy, which is like a Vegeta-looking guy. I think his name is like Panigi or something like that. And they get sucked into this vortex, and then all like hell breaks loose. It's absolutely insane. But here it is, the logo, which, man, that looks so cool. It gets me so hyped for the game now. Dragon Ball Fusions, and I know I missed out on the second trailer, and this is basically just an expansion on the second trailer. Like, there isn't a lot shown, so I guess I could really cover it a little bit more. But this video won't be too long in terms of analysis. It's more of my first initial reactions and what I think certain parts of the game are like, similar to, and what it's going to be like, because there is a lot more gameplay. We have a story mode, this campaign mode, and I guess in the beginning you fight your partner. Here are some of the custom characters that you will be able to choose, which, we have some new ones like the alien one, or, we have the Saiyan, which is an original, and all that good stuff. It's just really hype now at this point, because it's like, man, you get a custom character, you get to fly around in this overworld, and you get to walk around and everything and fight, in an RPG style, very similar to Pokemon, or even, I would go as close to saying that this is kind of like the Mega Man Battle Network series or whatever. I'm not sure, I've never played those games, but they just look very similar. But there's Vegeta right there, he's like, yo, what's up? And, yeah, it's just pretty much, nothing too, I guess, different from any other game that we've seen. I mean, like I said, this battle system that they have going on here is kind of, very similar to the Mega Man Network or Mega Man Battle Network or whatever. And as you can see there are like stats, levels, and you just go around and you grind. Probably it's your typical RPG, and it's just like a breath of fresh air from like the, I guess, other games where it's just straight brutal fights, 2D fighters or 3D fighters like Xenoverse and everything. But this part is so cool, like just the fact that you can walk around, and there's the World Tournament. We have like some of the old, I guess, images from like the original Dragon Ball, and this, which are I don't know what that is. I would like assume that they're like custom characters, or maybe there's going to be like a really in-depth online mode. But here's the EX Fusion with the EX bracelet. We have Goku, I guess, talking to them about it, and that's probably how you obtain it. I'm not entirely sure, but this fusion right here is absolutely hilarious. Look at this shit. Ready? Fusion Ha, and he's got shit on his head. Like, what is that? He's got like a freaking Hershey's Kiss that looks so funny. The Trunks fusion and Vegeta fusion look awesome. This is a new one, Tawali or whatever. It's Ariel or Tawal, I don't know, and Tawa that fuse together, and they create this just random ass fusion. And we have confirmation that there will be Dragon Ball Super characters, as you saw right there. And this is really cool because you can fuse your custom character with another person's custom character if they have the game. So that's awesome. I mean, you got to live in Japan for that, unless you just got a buddy just sitting around. But this part's super cool. The cutscene just looks really nice. I don't know if this is actually going to be a cutscene in the game that, like, will be shown off. But we have this right here, which is going to showcase the new fusion between, I believe, Frieza and Cell. Look at this. Like, it just looks super cool. Like, it's got Frieza's face and everything. We got Beerus Suisu, and it's basically just, what I said. It's going to be a super exciting game for people who enjoyed Pokemon, and it's just great. And then we have this like green grade 8 Broly or whatever, and then there was Jacko, and then the MAXI-Fusion looks, oh my god, this is ridiculous. Look how crazy. It's getting to a point where it's getting ridiculous. He had green and blue in his hair, man. That's like a whole new level of just craziness. But yeah, that's basically my first reaction. What I kind of wanted to go off of was that, it's very similar to the Mega Man Battle Network series, if you guys ever played those games. I've never played them, but it just looks similar to it. And, it's got an overworld style similar to Pokemon, the level up system. And, it's just a typical RPG. And right here, it's showing off like some of the extras that you can get, little goodies with everything. But, it's going to be super exciting. If I'm able to get my hand on this game, I will definitely do a Let's Play of it. If not, that's all cool. It's not going to be a big deal. I mean, I'm just going to be like, hey, you know what? I can just watch other people's playthroughs, and hopefully if it does come out in America, I'll be able to cover the game myself. But for now, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Tell me what your favorite new thing about this game is, what you think of the gameplay, what it's similar to, how is it going to be, different from other I guess, RPG-based games like Paper Mario or like the Mario and Luigi series, or Pokemon, Final Fantasy, Mega Man Battle Network series, which I'm not entirely sure if that's an RPG or not. I would assume it is. But yeah, guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.